Almost all of the Filipinos are considered poor, and it is so hard to accept the fact that the innocent children are the ones who are affected too much. At a very young age, they are taught how to earn for a living, just for their own selves and for their family as well. At a very young age, they are already prone to accidents or diseases, which can kill their dreams and their future. No play, no childhood, no education, and no progression. There are many contributing factors that do not help out when the Filipinos are trying to make an income. Luck doesn't always go their way. Throughout the course of the year, the islands are affected by many hazardous natural disasters which all play a significant role in the economy of the country. The Philippines are considered the most disaster-prone country on the earth, including typhoons, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, floods, garbage landslides, and military action against the Muslims. Because of these disasters, many people lose their homes and everything they own. They're left without anything. Soil erosion is also another major concern for the Filipino people, because the farmland is one of the major money-producing systems in the country, losing that leaves people without jobs and farms. Families are forced to sell their farms. They do not move away from their farms, but the farms then just become extinct. Even though the Philippines has improved their economy and lives of people for the past years, the country's majority of the people are still in poverty. Though, the country's economy is not doing much to help these people to have a better life. In addition to this, the market for quality jobs in the Philippines has been very narrow, leading to a very large number of unemployed citizens, eventually leading them to massive poverty.
Welcome to Northern Samar. You might have known this province your entire life, with breathtaking scenery and destinations no one could ever resist not to visit. But more than all of us know, beyond those wonderful beaches, century-old churches, countless waterfalls, unfathomable landscapes, rich culture and festivities, who could ever imagine that there lies an extreme reality of driven poverty? We somehow a bit knew that Northern Samar is among the top 10 poorest provinces in the Philippines from 2006 to 2017.
Poverty incidence is the proportion of poor individuals and families to the population. Those whose income fall below poverty threshold are simply those who cannot afford to provide their basic needs. To be considered non-poor, a family with 5 members must earn at least 8 pesos or 778 a month, up to 10,538 pesos for an individual not to be considered poor.
Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why our province is still lying on the edge of massive poverty? Well, you might not have felt it because you have spent almost all of your time inside your homes, vacationing, and roaming around the progressive municipalities of the province. You wouldn't even know what's behind those beaches and tall mountains, what people from far-flung areas and life they might be experiencing. Well, today, you're about to know what's behind ratings and rankings. Because being the top 3 poorest province in the Philippines for the past decade isn't really something to be proud of. It's a serious matter concerning us all.
The province of Northern Samar has a total population of 308,000 with labor force participation of 67.36%. The province produces a total of 14 crops in 169,000 hectares of land, while the rest are livestock and poultry productions. Just like in the other provinces, fishing and farming are the main source of livelihood in the province. much of the business opportunities in the province are linked to the rich bounty food on its fishing ground.
We are going to tackle about the aspects which could have possibly been the reason why our province is still lie in the rags bottom. The economical and the environmental aspects of the province of Northern Samar from the past decade. Northern Samar is the face of countless typhoons that emerge the country countless times every year. It leaves massive trail destruction as landslide buried dozens of houses, cut water and power supplies. The most affected sector by this weather disturbance is the agriculture sector, where majority of the province's population depends on it. The year-on-year decline in agriculture and fishery output resulted in higher poverty incidence rating in the province.
Natural calamities are of the greatest contributor of the raising poverty cases in the province. Since Eastern Visayas is one of the seismically active areas in the country because of the Philippine Fault and the Philippine Trench, which are considered to be the earthquake generators, according to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology. The region's geographic location makes it prone and very vulnerable to all natural hazards, aggravated by climate change effects, including typhoons and major earthquakes. Though earthquake may not be very damaging to lives and properties, its aftermath disrupted economic activities of major industries. These natural disasters inflict serious damage as it destroys tangible assets such as building and equipment, as well as the human resource, reducing production capacity.
The natural beauty of Northern Samar sets the for business opportunities in tourism. It has a lot of tourism potentials that are still undiscovered and unknown to tourists. One of the greatest aspects which could have lifted us is our tourism industry. Our province has numerous tourist destinations in all of the 24 municipalities. We have a great potential for tourism, yet it isn't realized. If we attract more tourists to the province, we will have the capability to boost our economy. Offering livelihood and additional employment for Nortihanans, it will lift us. But we lack realizations. We don't advertise what we have. We don't boast what we own. Northern Samar is not anymore poorest and has already been removed from the top 10 poorest provinces in the Philippines, according to the Philippines Business Authority, this April 10, 2019, the first quarter of the year. Now, there's only 30% poverty matrix in the province, in compared to the 53.8% poverty incidence last 2015. Well, that's quite flattering, but this is just the first step towards the sustainable development we all want to achieve. We need you and help our province